Hello again, witchy people. Time for another HedgeWitch view on baneful plants, and today it's mistletoe, which is Viscum album, so white berries, white, the album bit is alba white. Right, so it's highly revered by druids, both ancient and modern. It's a parasitic plant that grows on trees in clumps. The clumps can reach up to sort of like 5 feet in diameter. Now, although it can grow on most deciduous trees, it doesn't often grow on oak or pear, which I think is quite unusual because oak is another tree that's quite revered by druids, but it does grow on oak, but rarely. It's found throughout Europe. It's wholly abundant in England. If I drive from here to the town centre, which is about 4 miles, I think, not as the crow flies, but it's about 4 miles, I could probably come across 50, 60 trees with huge bunches of mistletoe in, but it's rarely found in Scotland, maybe because it's a lot colder up there, possibly. So it is, once again, like a lot of baneful plants, it's a magical plant of opposites. I mean, if you used it, say, in a magical composition with, say, oak bark or rue, you could use it to break a hex or a jinx. If you used it with, say, yellow starwort or verbena or another plant that's associated with love, yellow starwort is probably one of my favourites. It's a very, very, very powerful form of love magic. It's long been connected with love. We only have to think about Christmas and kissing underneath the mistletoe to see the associations with love and how far back they go. So whilst the druids consider it to be sacred and medicinal, they used to call it all heal. Other traditions view it differently. So you have, in Norse mythology, it is said that the arrow that killed Balder, beloved of the gods, was made from mistletoe. And it angered the gods so much that they decreed that it should not be used, mistletoe could not be used to harm ever again. So they put it under the command, if you like, of the goddess of love to negate any of these hateful uses. It's also said, another variation of that is that Balder's mother shed tears when he died, and those tears became mistletoe berries. So in the Roman winter festival of Saturnalia, mistletoe weddings during this time, mistletoe played a huge part in the celebrations of weddings in Saturnalia, and they represent great abundance and fertility. So lots of kiddies. Ancient folklore says that a wand made of mistletoe guards against werewolves and thieves. Don't know where the connection there is, but werewolves and thieves. And going back to the act of hanging mistletoe with a red ribbon is said to give protection against disease, harm during winter, and it should be saved and dried and burned at Imok. So that's one of it. It's ruled by the sun, and it's used for spells to banish despair. That's where that sort of sun connection comes in, that sunny disposition. So you can use it for spells to ward off despair and to get rid of despair. It's also used for protection and hunting. Now, unusually for any plant connected to the sun, it is also used for invoking dreams about immortality. What else can I say? So, yeah, although it is associated with the sun, it can also be connected to Jupiter and Mercury. Its element is air, and although it is primarily male gender, it has a lot of female attributes to it. It's associated with Apollo, Venus, Freya, Odin, and of course Balder, among others. You can lay at your bedroom door to banish unwanted nightmares, or burn it to banish unwanted spirits. Now, the berries, how can I put this? Sometimes people use the berries in sex magics or in any kind of magics in replacement of semen, especially if holly berries are used in replacement of menstrual blood. So that's another one. It is toxic. Many sellers of mistletoe will only sell you the leaves, thinking that they're not toxic. It is still toxic. The berries are most toxic, but the leaves are also toxic. It is a toxic plant. So it's one of those plants, again, where I will say caution, care. If you do burn it, don't inhale the fumes, and once again, be very, very careful. That's a really condensed version of mistletoe and uses and history. So once again, it's one of those plants that really you should look up, because there's tons of information out there in YouTube land as well as on the World Wide Web, the interweb. Oh, I'm getting silly now. Yeah, there's loads of information out there about mistletoe, the history of mistletoe, the mythology of mistletoe. So yeah, have a look and enjoy. Thank you for watching, YouTube people. I'll be back soon. I think I'm going to do Datura, Holly and Ivy. Those are my three main next ones, and then I'll just pick some what may be not considered particularly baneful herbs, but toxic herbs. And there are a lot of them. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.